Hello YouTube, it's your girl Janae coming at you with another video, and as you can tell by the title, this video is going to be about the 10 fragrances that I will never, ever declutter in my perfume collection. So if you guys are interested in seeing what are the 10 perfumes in my collection that are lifers, they are staying in my collection, period, then go ahead and just keep on watching. Alright y'all, so first things first, stop what you're doing, stop and leave me your scent of the day down below. I would love to know what you guys are wearing today or tonight whenever you are watching this video. Also, if you are new to my channel, hello again. My name is Janae, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for clicking back onto another video. I truly appreciate you guys' support. So if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and join the family, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos from moi. Now before we get into today's video, I do want to go ahead and shout out today's sponsor, Louisa. Thank you guys over at Louisa for partnering with me. I truly appreciate you guys coming back and supporting this channel, okay? So if you have not heard of Louisa, they are a sustainable carbon neutral brand. They have beautiful pieces. I absolutely love how dainty and how feminine they are. They have mainly gold pieces, which I prefer, but they also have some silver choices as well for those who are a little bit more on the cooler side. So currently Louisa is having their Mother's Day sale. I am a mother, if you guys don't know. I have a beautiful 2.5-year-old daughter, and I also am expecting my second baby. So I am a mother, and Mother's Day is coming up very soon. So they are running an amazing sale right now, which is buy one get one 40% off. And with that being said, I want to show you some of the pieces that I currently have, what I've been rocking, because I've absolutely been in love with these, and I think they will be great gifts for your mom, your aunt, yourself, whoever is around you that is a mother that you want to surprise for Mother's Day. So I have 3 pieces to share with you guys today. I have these beautiful earrings, this stunning necklace, and a bracelet to match the necklace. I think that this little trio is a nice pairing. I really like dainty pieces for my day-to-day wear. I like to wear more dainty pieces because I find that it's a little bit more feminine and it makes me feel more, put together and poised. So with these earrings, these are just a beautiful, nice hoop. I love how they're like a huggy hoop, and they have like an oval shape, but they kind of are squared off too. It's like a squoval kind of, which I really like. I think they fit my ears perfectly. I have very small ears, so they look very nice with my ears. And also one thing that I like about Louisa pieces is that they don't tarnish, and I have very sensitive ears and they do not bother my ears whatsoever, and that's always a plus for me. Next, I want to talk to you guys about this dainty necklace, which I absolutely love. It's very minimal, it's chic, but it's also kind of like feminine. Like, it gives me feminine vibes, and it has this there but not there type of look, which I absolutely love. Now going into the third piece, the bracelet literally matches the necklace perfectly. I love how it's very dainty and it works well to layer with other pieces. So if you guys are interested in any of the pieces that I mentioned today, I'll have them linked down below. Also, if you are interested in shopping with Louisa, I will have a link down below as well. The link is not a commissioning link. I'm just giving you guys a resource, and if you do purchase through my link, it'll just tell Louisa that I sent you over there. So please shop that link if you are interested, but there's absolutely no pressure whatsoever. Again, thank you Louisa for sponsoring this portion of the video. I truly appreciate you guys' support. Now let's get into the video. The first scent on my list is one that is extremely sentimental to me. It reminds me of my pregnancy with my daughter, hence Mother's Day, and I really love talking about this fragrance. And I want to thank everyone who reached out to me and told me that you enjoy this fragrance, because it just makes my heart sing. This is Chloe Nomad. I absolutely love this fragrance. I've gone through a couple of bottles of this scent, and it's not like their typical like girl next door scents. This is very edgy, and I really love it. Chloe Nomad is a woody, aromatic, slightly citrusy fragrance. It has an earthy tone to it. It has a little bit of a floral tone to it as well, and I get a slight fruitiness from this scent, so I get a little bit of sweetness, but mainly this is a very earthy, woody, citrusy fragrance. This fragrance to me can do no wrong. I love the performance of this scent. I love how unique it is. I love how potent it is, honestly. And this is a very, very versatile scent in my opinion. I would wear this year round, so I would definitely say this is signature scent worthy, but this is not a crowd pleasing scent. So if you don't like woody, earthy scents, you will not like this fragrance whatsoever. If patchouli is not your thing, then this is not for you. So on the top, you get some citruses, you get some lemon, some orange, you get some bergamot, but you also get a fruity Maribel plum note. That's the little bit of fruitiness that I get in the scent. And the Maribel plum doesn't take over too much, but it adds a little bit of a sweetness to it. And then in the mid, that's where you get your florals. You get some rose, you get some freesia, and then you also get a peach note, which also adds a little bit of fruitiness, but I don't get much peach in this fragrance whatsoever. Like I said, I mainly get the citruses in the opening, and then you do get a lot of that rose in the mid. And I think that freesia just adds a little bit of a freshness to the scent. This isn't an extremely fresh scent, but it does have a fresher feel to it, and I think it adds to that citrus in the opening. And then in the base, you get that musk, you get that patchouli, and you get some oak moss. So the oak moss with that patchouli adds that earthiness to the fragrance. I think that if you like those types of scents, if you like fragrances that aren't extremely feminine, that have a little bit of an edge to them, I think that Chloe Nomad is a great option. If you are a mom, if you are, you know, in your late 20s, 30s, if you're in your 40s, I think you might appreciate this fragrance if you want something a little bit different. So this is Nomad from Chloe, and this is an amazing fragrance. I will never get rid of this scent. Next, we are going back to a more luxurious fragrance. I'm going to be going back and forth from a luxurious fragrance to a lower end fragrance or a designer fragrance. But this next fragrance is one that I absolutely love. My mom actually enjoyed this fragrance as well. I'll leave that video up in the eye in the sky that I filmed with her. She was a joy to have on my channel. I absolutely love this fragrance, and if you love vanilla scents, you will love this fragrance as well. I'm 99% sure. So this is your citrusy, sweet, vanillic scent. You get a little bit of powderiness. You get a little bit of spice, but nothing too crazy. With this fragrance, you get a blast of blood orange in the top, and you also get some lavender, which I don't get much of. And then as this fragrance dries down, you get that warm and spicy cinnamon. It's so yummy. You also get some licorice, which I don't get a lot of because I'm not a fan of licorice. And you also get some jasmine, and I think the jasmine adds that floral aspect to the fragrance. And many scents have jasmine in them. I just think jasmine is a great addition as far as a floral goes with kind of sweet scents. And then in the base, that's where you get that vanilla, that musk, and you also get some caramel in this fragrance. So I think that caramel and vanilla really smell similar in some fragrances, and the caramel in this fragrance really smells like vanilla to me, so it kind of amplifies that vanillic scent. And I love the warm spiciness of the fragrance. I love how the citrus is in the opening, so you kind of get this like citrusy orange cake type of vibe, but it's not overly sweet. But this is a gourmand. This is a delicious, yummy scent, but this is a gourmand that I think can be worn year round because of that citrus. That citrus is bright enough to hold you through the spring and summer, but you also get that beautiful, delicious vanilla with that musk and that caramel on the base, so it's deep enough to, you know, ground you throughout the fall and winter, and you get that warm spiciness as well. So this is Lira from Xerjoff in the Cosmopolitan line. I don't think I even said that when I introduced the fragrance, and absolutely love this, and I would never get rid of this. Now this next fragrance might come to you guys as a surprise because I haven't talked about this fragrance in a little bit, but I absolutely love it, and when I do talk about it, you can tell the passion is there. And this fragrance is actually a celebrity scent, and this is Ariana Grande's Cloud Intense or 2.0. I did a dedicated review on this video, and I compared it to Baccarat Rouge 540, the original, and the Extracted Parfum, and I compared it to the original Cloud. So I'll leave that video up in the eye in the sky. I love lactonic fragrances. I love creamy fragrances, and this scent is just that. So this is your sweet, musky, woody scent. You get a lactonic vibe from it. You get a little bit of an aromatic quality from some lavender. You get a little bit of a citrusy vibe, some coconut, so it adds to that creaminess as well. This scent is just very beautiful. I love this scent. I used to be in love with Cloud, and I still really enjoy Cloud, but when this one was released, I was like, yes, this should have been the original Cloud. I absolutely love it. So on the top, you get some bergamot and some lavender. You also get a little bit of pear, so you get a little bit of fruitiness in there. You definitely get the lavender, and some people say that this fragrance smells masculine, and I don't get that whatsoever, but the lavender can kind of make people think that it's masculine because a lot of masculine scents have lavender. And then in the mid, you get some coconut, you get some praline, and you get that whipped cream, which gives you that lactonic vibe. The praline is very sweet. The coconut to me is like a creamier coconut. It's not like a coconut water. It just adds to the creaminess of the scent. It adds to that whipped cream. And then in the base, you get get some musk, you get some cashmerian, you get some ambroxan, and some woody notes. So for me personally, cashmerian adds like a smooth, like silky texture to fragrances, and the ambroxan kind of smells like, you know, a musk to me, so it adds to that muskiness. It's just a really nice scent overall. The woodiness isn't too woody. I think it kind of just adds a little bit more depth to the fragrance, but overall this is a very solid scent. And for this to be like $62 from Ulta, I don't think you can go wrong with this at all. So this is Ariana Grande's Cloud 2.0 Intense, however you want to call it, and I will never get rid of this fragrance. I really enjoy it. The next fragrance that is on the list is one of my tropical scents. I absolutely love mango in fragrances, and I know some of you who've been watching me are gonna say like, I know which one she's talking about. And this is Keep Glazed from the House of Oud. This is a beautiful mango scent. I love Mango Skin from Veil Hemp Perfumery. I'll always talk about that fragrance, and that is a lifer in my collection. But currently right now I've been into like a lactonic type of vibe. Like I really have been loving creamy scents, and this to me smells like a mango smoothie. It's very creamy, it's delicious, it's decadent, and it has that fruitiness to it, but it also has that like creaminess. Like I know you're seeing a pattern, like creaminess, like lactonic vibes. That's me right now. So this fragrance is a sweet, tropical, creamy, lactonic fragrance. You also get a little bit of fruitiness, like I said, and I think that the coconut kind of stands out in this scent, but it's not too crazy. It's not too coconutty. In the top you get some mango and you get some lemon, and you definitely get that mango, but like as soon as you smell it, you get the mango and you get the whipped cream that's in the mid. Like you definitely get it. So in the mid you get that whipped cream, you get some coconut, you get some ginger. The ginger kind of adds a little bit of a zing, a little bit of a, you know, in the back of your throat, but the lemon does that as well, and it just works so well. Oh, it works so well. It's so complimenting. I just love it so much. And then in the base you get some fruity notes, some musk, and some woody notes. It's an amazing scent. This is a true gourmand in my opinion. I love to wear this like in the summertime at night, or in the fall, like going into fall when it's still hot, but like, you know, you still kind of want something fruity, but you kind of want to go into the deeper route. Look at this bottle. Like it's literally a work of art, and each one of these eggs are hand painted, so each one is unique, each one is different, but this is just stunning. Come on, luxury at its finest. So beautiful. So this is Keep Glazed from the House of Oud, and I'm never getting rid of this fragrance. I'm gonna keep this in my collection. Now this next fragrance is for my honey lovers. I think that if you love sweet scents, you would absolutely love this fragrance. And this is Scandal by Night from Jean Paul Gaultier. As you can tell, this dip, baby, like I love this fragrance. This scent is gonna be gone before I know it. Scandal by Night is a honey, like sweet floral scent. You get a little bit of a fruitiness from some cherry, you get a little bit of spice, you get some woodiness, and I really love the citrus that's in the opening with that honey. They really complement each other. So on the top you get some citruses along with some honey, and the honey is definitely prominent in this scent. Oh, it's so beautiful. And then in the mid, that's where you get your white florals. You get some orange blossom, you also get some tuberose, and the tuberose to me is a very creamy tuberose, a buttery tuberose, and that's my favorite type of tuberose in fragrances. I've learned to really appreciate tuberose over the last year and a half, and this fragrance is just done so well. And then in the base you get some patchouli, you get some sandalwood, you get some musk, some vanilla. I'm just very much so a fan of the mid, and going into the dry down, the honey is very nice in the opening as well, but I do get the honey for a majority of the wear of the fragrance. But yeah, if you are looking for a sexy date night, like seductive type of fragrance, this is definitely the way to go. If your partner likes sweet scents on you, they will definitely like this fragrance. So this is Scandal by Night from the House of Jean Paul Gaultier, and I'm never getting rid of this fragrance. Now next, this fragrance shouldn't come to you guys as a surprise. Actually, these, you know, last few shouldn't come to you guys as a surprise, and this fragrance is one that I haven't talked about lately, but I've still been using, I've still been loving, and this is just a staple in my collection. And this is Baccarat Rouge 540, the Extrait de Parfum. So this scent is a woody, nutty, ambery scent. You get a little bit of a sweetness, you get a little bit of a warm spiciness, and you get a little bit of a floral touch. So on the top you get that bitter almond with that saffron, and the saffron is extremely spicy. It's very, very, very noticeable. So when you smell saffron, you kind of recognize it. And then the bitter almond just adds to that nuttiness of this scent. And then in the mid you get some cedar and some jasmine. So the jasmine adds to that floral touch, the cedar adds some woodiness, but it's not overly woody. I know cedar can go extremely woody sometimes, and it can kind of give me a headache, but the cedar in here is done so well. It's so beautiful. And then in the base, you get that ambergris, you get some woody notes, and you get some musk. So the ambergris kind of adds like a saltiness to the fragrance. Like I think of it as like salty skin, and I think it complements the musk very, very, very well. And I think that the amber that's in the base as well really complements the sweetness of the fragrance. It really keeps it, you know, gender neutral. So this is Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait de Parfum from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Next, we have one of my grown woman fruity florals. Okay, if you know, you know. And this scent is Born in Roma from Valentino. I absolutely love this fragrance. So this is a vanillic, woody, fruity scent. It also has a little bit of a floral touch. It has a little bit of a musky touch as well, and you get a slight freshness from the opening, like the fresh fruits that's in this scent. So on the top, you get some pink pepper, some bergamot, and you get some black currant, and the black currant is so juicy. It's so pretty. I absolutely love it. And then in the mid, you get some tea and you get some jasmine, and I love both of those. I love tea fragrances in general, but I wouldn't consider this to be a tea scent. It just has a little bit of like a chill vibe to it in the mid. And then as this fragrance dries down, you get that vanilla, that gaiac wood, and that cashmerian. So the cashmerian adds this silky touch to this fragrance. The gaiac wood adds a woodiness, which kind of, you know, contributes to a little bit of an edge with this fragrance. And then the vanilla, of course, adds a slight sweetness, but it's not extremely sweet. I would say this is a little bit more of a boozier vanilla. It kind of adds a little bit more depth to the fragrance without adding too much sweetness. And the gaiac wood that's in this fragrance is a note that I think kind of turns people off about the fragrance. People say it's like masculine or they don't like it. And I think personally the gaiac wood just adds a little bit of a twist, a little bit of an edge to the scent. So I'm never getting rid of this fragrance, and yeah, that's that on that. The next fragrance on my list is another grown woman fruity floral, and I've spoken about this scent countless times on my channel, and this is Soir from the house of BDK, and this scent is just stunning. I love this beautiful, sweet, fruity, warm, spicy, citrusy scent. It also has a little bit of a freshness to it. It has a little bit of a muskiness to it, which I really love. Like, this scent works so well. And this to me is just, it smells like a grown woman. Like, you just got off of work. Like, you just want to go get a drink and chill and then go home. Like, that's what this scent is to me. You're very relaxed, you know, you're professional, but you're not stuck up. You're very approachable. That's the scent to me. I absolutely love it. So on the top, you get some spice along with some citrus. So you get some pepper, you get some ginger, you get some orange. So they just work so beautifully. You definitely get that ginger in the opening. It really adds like a zing to the opening. It's like a spicy, like kind of makes your nose itchy a little bit, but in a great way. And then in the mid, you get some white florals with that quince. So you get some jasmine, you get some orange blossom, and then you get that quince. I find that orange blossom and jasmine are extremely feminine, but with that quince, it just adds a different fruity touch to the fragrance, and it adds this warmth to the scent that I really, really love. And then in the base, you get some cashmerian and some patchouli. So as you guys can tell, I love cashmerian and fragrances. Like I keep saying, it really adds a smooth element to fragrances, and the patchouli to me just really grounds this scent. It has a little bit of an earthiness to it, but I don't think that this is a dirty patchouli that's in this fragrance, but it does add some depth to the fragrance. So I absolutely love this scent. One thing I don't like about this fragrance is that it doesn't project that loudly, but it clings onto your clothes and you leave a stunning sillage. So if you are looking for a scent that's like a grab and go, like a signature scent, like you can literally take this from day to night, from any season to any season. This is definitely a one-man show. I think that this is a very nice scent to have in your collection and to smell unique enough, because you know, not a lot of people have this fragrance. So you can still smell extremely unique, beautiful, feminine, but very strong and elegant and modern at the same time. So this is Soir from the house of BDK, and I'm never getting rid of this, y'all. It's never going. It's never getting decluttered. Next, we have another sweet scent, and this is Bonbon from the house of Viktor&Rolf. If you like citrusy vanillas like Lira, but you don't want to spend as much as Lira, I say get Bonbon instead. They remind me of each other. They're not dupes at all, but they're both like citrusy vanillas with caramel, and so this is a very great alternative. But Viktor&Rolf isn't a cheap brand anyway, so it's kind of like spend a little bit more on nice packaging or spend a little bit less, you know, it's kind of up to you. But I really love this scent. I really do. This is your sweet, citrusy, vanillic, white floral fragrance. You have a little bit of a woody touch in there. You also have a little bit of a powderiness in there as well, but it's not overly powdery. So on the top, you get some orange with some peach, so you get that fruitiness. You get a little bit of a citrusy vibe. I really get the citrus over the peach, but I think the peach adds a little bit more sweetness to the fragrance. And then in the mid, again, you get some orange blossom and some jasmine, which I absolutely love in fragrances. It's so feminine, it's so sexy. And then you get caramel. So for me, like I said earlier with Lira, I think caramel and vanilla really smell similar. So they're just a sweet, warm, like ooey gooey type of scent. Some vanillas are a little less sweet, so I think caramel might be a little sweeter. And then in the base, you get some sandalwood, some gaiac wood, and you also get some amber. So you get a little bit of a resinous touch in there. But amber kind of smells like vanilla a little bit, just a little bit more like deeper. And the sandalwood is a little bit of a creamier sandalwood. And I really enjoy this fragrance overall. I think that if you like sweet scents, if you like vanillic scents, if you like a little bit of citrus, you should definitely check this one out. Or, you know, you have Lira here if you like a little bit of a more luxurious option. And the prices aren't too bad, they're not too far off, but this is less expensive than the Lira, so it is an option. But for my vanilla lovers, these two are definitely great options. So this is Bonbon from the house of Viktor&Rolf, and I'm never getting rid of this fragrance ever. And last but certainly not least, this last fragrance should not be a surprise to anyone, because I think in almost every video I tell you guys this is my favorite scent, because it is. And this is Delina Exclusif from the house of Parfums de Marly. This is literally one of the fragrances that I will continue to repurchase forever, like until I get tired of it. And I know forever is like very dramatic, but I truly love this fragrance, and the amount of memories that I have associated with this scent is ridiculous. This is extremely luxurious, it's beautiful, it's like my perfect scent. It makes me feel so sophisticated. I've gotten so many compliments wearing this fragrance. This is a beast of a scent. I have filled up elevators, I have filled up Ubers. My scent has like literally stayed in places when I've worn this fragrance, and I absolutely love that. And this is a pleasant scent. It's not stinky, it's not too overbearing. I really love this fragrance, and people love this scent on me as well. If I had a signature scent, this would be it. So this fragrance is a sweet rose fruity fragrance. You have a little bit of a creaminess to the scent, you have a little bit of a powderiness, you have some woodiness, you have some smokiness. This is just everything in a bottle that I could ever ask for, could ever want. I feel like you're either Team Delina or Team Delina Exclusif. I love them both, and I actually love La Rose as well, but I actually prefer Delina Exclusif because it's a little bit more me. It's a little bit more sexy and sensual and vanillic, you know, that's what I'm here for. So on the top, you get some bergamot and you get some lychee, which is so beautiful. It's so juicy, it's so ripe, and the bergamot adds a little bit of freshness to the scent. And then in the mid, that's when you get that rose, that oud, and that incense. I don't get oud in this fragrance at all, but I do get a little bit of a smokiness from the incense, a little bit of depth, and I think the rose is just perfect. Oh. And then in the base, you get some woody notes, some amber, and some vanilla. You can never go wrong with some amber, vanilla, and woody notes in the base. And you guys, I'm telling you, this fragrance stands on its own. I don't have to talk in depth about this fragrance because I kind of gave it a nice little introduction, but I'm telling you, if you have not smelled this fragrance, please get your nose on it, get a sample or something, compare it to Delina, and tell me what your thoughts are. I absolutely love this scent, and this is one of the fragrances that if my house was on fire and I ran out of my house, this would be the one that I grabbed. I would let the others go, like I really would. This is definitely like my favorite fragrance in my collection, and yeah, I'm gonna keep it, never getting rid of it, never selling it, ever. So this is Delina Exclusif from the house of Parfums de Marly. All right, y'all, so I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Again, thank you, Ana Louisa, for sponsoring today's video. If you are interested in any of the products, please make sure you check out the link down below. Again, there's no pressure, but it's a resource there if you would like it. And let me know what you guys thought about today's list. What are some fragrances that you would never ever get rid of? I don't care if it's 1, I don't care if it's 20. What are the fragrances that you absolutely love and you have to keep in your collection at all times? So if you are new to my channel, I do quiz you guys at the end of all of my videos just to see who's been rocking with me into the end or whatnot. And for today's video, I want you guys to leave me the heart eye emoji because these fragrances just give me heart eyes. They just give me all the feels, okay? They give me all the feels. And let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one, and I love you guys so much.